Lions establish and defend territories as a fundamental aspect of survival. The size of a lion's territory can vary quite a bit, depending on how much prey is available and the environmental conditions they face. Territorial behavior, is actually more pronounced in male lions than in females. Lions compete for hunting grounds and food resources, which is a major reason for territorial conflict. They also fight to control breeding opportunities and, of course, mating rights. Access to water sources and shelter locations is another key factor that drives these territorial disputes. Lions use scent marking with urine and feces to establish the borders of their territory. Roaring and other vocalizations serve as a warning to rival prides, letting them know who's in charge. Physical landmarks like rivers and rocky outcrops also help define the edges of a pride's domain. Male coalitions work together to defend their territory, forming a strong defensive unit. Dominant males typically lead these territorial defense efforts, showing both strength and experience. Younger males, sooner or later, challenge the established territory holders, seeking to carve out their own place in the wild. Lions, when facing off against rivals, often begin with impressive mane displays, aiming to intimidate their opponents before things escalate. But if neither backs down, these confrontations can quickly turn physical, involving powerful swipes of claws and the use of formidable teeth. And, it's not just brute force. Lions employ strategic attacks, often targeting the most vulnerable areas of their adversary, making each clash a true test of strength and cunning. The consequences of territorial disputes among lions can be, quite severe. Serious injuries and even death are not uncommon among the combatants. Weaker prides are often displaced from the most desirable territories, forced to seek out less favorable areas. This, in turn, can have a significant impact on breeding success and the overall genetic diversity within the lion population. Conflict among lions isn't constant. It tends to ebb and flow with the seasons. During the dry seasons, when resources are scarce, aggression and competition increase noticeably. Territorial behavior becomes even more pronounced during the mating seasons, as lions vie for the opportunity to pass on their genes. On the other hand, when food is abundant, conflicts are, thankfully, much reduced. Territorial behavior plays a pivotal role in shaping the distribution of lion populations across the landscape. It directly affects the survival rates of cubs and younger lions, who are often the most vulnerable. Over time, these patterns help to establish and reinforce the social hierarchies that define lion communities. Looking ahead, it's clear that protected territories are absolutely essential for maintaining stable lion populations. Unfortunately, human encroachment continues to disrupt natural territorial boundaries, posing a real challenge. Effective wildlife management strategies must, without a doubt, take the territorial needs of lions into account if we are to ensure their future.